Welcome to Potion Sword Run. My Nintendo fans. You know I love you, right? Like, we're like this. We connect on many levels that other game fans, Xbox, PlayStation, analog, what else do I talk about? Amigos, just don't understand. Nintendos, we're like this. You know? I know I'm harsh on the Nintendo Switch too, because they deserve it, even if you don't see it. But I like Nintendo. I like their products. You know, their characters and stuff. Not what they're doing now. I don't. You know, regurgitating the same damn games, like the premium prices for the stuff that it's not worth it. That's the thing. It's not worth it. But there was a bright spot in the direct. There was a few bright spots. The prices, like those weren't it. You know, like I can't stand corporations. I don't care if it's Nintendo, Xbox, health insurance corporations, freaking auto insurance corporations that take advantage of hardworking individuals, not even Americans, just hardworking people. I just don't have no, like, I can't see you there. I can't see them there. I just can't. And these prices are taking advantage of people. And people say that you can't be taken advantage if you're willing to pay these prices. No, you're just willing to be taken advantage of. Like you're going along to get along with the whole agenda of being taken advantage of. You know, these tariffs. They're making record profit. Like all these corporations, and then like the public, Americans, and not even just the world in hand is suffering. So that's where I'm coming from when I criticize these companies taking advantage of people. That's all. But regardless of my rant and regardless of how I, just keep on talking crap about them, I do love my video games. I do love my Nintendo franchises. I mean, when you really think about a lot of the Mario games like Wonder or the past Pokemon games, or they're like very simple games. They used to be like great, challenging, a bunch of hidden things like like in Mario 3 where you're like go on those blocks and hide behind them and stuff like that. Just like hidden coins, and I don't know. I'm just saying it used to be like innovative, and now it's just kind of like played out. Like the Yoshi game they showed, it's just gonna be like a simple scroller going. It's like, come on, man, you can make that shit in less than a year. You know what I mean? Type of games. But besides that, there was one bright spot that I want to talk about, is because it looked like it might be the next big thing when it comes to Nintendo and their franchises. It's not nothing new, but it's pretty much what they are good at put all into one package, it would seem. And that is Pokemon Pokopia. It looks like it's a Pokemon cozy game. You have your own little land or plot of land. I'm not sure how big it's gonna be, but you get to transform it like you do in Minecraft. You get to actually plant stuff like you do in Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley, like different crops and stuff. You get to actually find Pokemon that relate to the elemental power that they have. So one squirts water, whatever, to produce the plants, and you get them through the plants, and just different ones appear, and so on. Kind of like kind of like Viva Pinata, a game from Rare that came out on the 360 and the Xbox. So it has that element in it, which is kind of cool. It's Pokemon, but you're finding the Pokemon out there, depending on the type of land that you have, like that you terraformed, it seems. And plus other things attract the Pokemon. But that's kind of how the Viva Pinata whole series was. When you're cultivating the land, it corresponded to the cultivation, what type of animals that you brought on. Then in that game, you actually had to romance a different type of animals to get different variants of the animals and new species and stuff like that, which is pretty damn cool. And so I'm not sure how the Pokemon thing is gonna work, because see, I was never into Pokemon when the Pokemon thing came up, like we were younger. I was like into girls, the streets, hanging out. I wasn't into video games at that time, or like games. It was for little kids. So it skipped me, and now it's for like grown men my age. Anyways, so that's what I'm. That's a side note, but so I'm not sure how the whole Pokemon gathering is gonna work, or like getting different variants of the Pokemon. But I'm sure they're gonna include that somehow. But besides that, you also get to do like Animal Crossing type of stuff on there, where you get to build your community, build different houses, decorate your houses and stuff. I'm sure there's probably going to be some type of battles where you can get resources, maybe. I'm not sure they didn't show any battle, at least from what I see. But, I mean, there's still a lot that we need to know. We need more information about this game to actually see if there's any actual substance to it. Because, I mean, it looks okay. Like, the graphics are simple, which is fine, no biggie. It looks cute, which is fine. It falls in line with the cozy genre. But the thing is, it can't be dull, because it already looks a little dull. So if it has no depth, it has like no reason to play, or no things to like collect. It has to have depth. It really does, because if it doesn't, if it's just shallow like some of those games out there, like a lot of Nintendo games, recent Nintendo games, then no one's gonna be coming back to it. They're not gonna be giving it a chance. Like Animal Crossing, even though it was a huge game because of the foo and everybody was locked up and had nothing else to play, and they just kind of let people connect, and so it was like let people connect. There's so many games out there now that if it has no depth, it has no reason to keep on coming back. Besides, because I mean, yeah, people decorate stuff, and but you have to keep on coming back, like things to do. And the thing is, Nintendo recently has been not delivering when it comes to depth. Look at that Mario Kart. Anyways, and I hope, given that the type of game that it is, with a bunch of different, hopefully like different items to decorate your house, different Pokemon, different fruits and vegetables and whatever, tools and stuff, Nintendo doesn't start nickel and diming its audience with DLC and a bunch of different things of that nature. Given what they've done to Donkey Kong Bonanza, releasing DLC $20 worth, which is very not worth the product that they're delivering. Just a couple months when the game has not even launched, and supposedly DLC for the other Pokemon game being on the disc costing $30. So essentially, just if it's not ready, the DLC, just wait for the game, delay the game, put it on the disc, and charge just regular $70 or whatever you're gonna charge. It's like, now you're charging 100, taking things out. That's what it kind of seems like. So this game has a danger of being a nickel and dime type of game, given the nature of Nintendo the way they are now. I'm just saying, guys. That's what I'm always thinking now of Nintendo. Before, I didn't have to think this way, because they would just put everything on the disc, ship it as the way it is, hardly any DLC or nothing like that. Just boom, here's your game. But now, it seems like they're taking shit out, keeping it apart. It seems like they want to charge you for everything and their mother. Like, craziness, that freaking demo. Anyways, I'm going crazy. But at least there are some bright spots, and it is this Pokemon Pokopia. It might be the next big thing if it has depth to it. And I'm talking about seasons, not like season passes. I'm talking about like seasons in the game with different items you can get in only different seasons, like Animal Crossing. The whole seasons with the fruit. Like, everything, like terraforming the whole thing, like winter, summer, male, different things you can do with the Pokemon, other different catchers or people, NPCs and stuff, like missions and like Stardew Valley type of stuff, depth, I'm just saying, it has to have depth. But it looks cool so far. It's Pokemon, it's Animal Crossing, there's a little bit of Minecraft going on here. So it looks like it's a formula for success. It looks cute. Falls in line with all the Nintendo things. The Nintendo drones will like it. People like me who like cozy games will like it. Pokemon fans will like it. So it seems like a win-win. It's just up to Nintendo now to deliver. We will see. Coming next year, 2026. Alright, I'm going to leave it right there. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Let me know what you guys think about this game. If it's up your alley or it's a pass. I don't know. It looks like, I don't know if I'm gonna buy a Switch for it, but it could be like one of the games that push me towards it. Maybe when there's a Switch 2 revision, maybe, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Remember, always be kind to yourself and enjoy your life. And I'll meet you right there. Peace.